Y'all, Hannah's pregnancy bump is so adorable. I can't, I'm just looking at it the whole time she's talking. We love it, Hannah. Oh my gosh. All right, Jed, how are we looking on a Tuesday?
I was telling Hannah, I said, just the last 2 weeks, you've noticed it's been changing pretty quickly.
I love that baby bump.
She said she's halfway.
Halfway.
Right?
Just about.
Just about halfway.
Here we go, halfway.
We're excited. Hey guys, good morning too. Let's talk about the storms from yesterday. We had Bob Scotty's 9 HD up, Jim Gardner up, tracking those storms, and those storms really dumped the water. There were some spots, Oklahoma City, the Capitol Hill area, south sides of Oklahoma City that really got lots of rainfall. Hey, good enough for a little bit of fishing there. That was one guy there right near that little stream. You can see here the road also recovered in water. Did have some ponding on those roads, some flooding, hydroplaning. That was the story from yesterday. And again, that yucky, pollutant city water. Folks driving through it, and I mentioned this here in the last hour. You drive through that and that gets in your car will stink for months. I can testify. So do not drive through that polluted water. We always talk about the danger of it. Just that water getting in your car is really, really nasty too. But again, that was from yesterday. Right now, radar is all quiet. Next Gen Live is good here this morning. Quiet conditions to get your day started. As we check the rainfall totals, about 2 inches there. You can see just south of downtown Oklahoma City. 2.1, 1.2, just a little north of Valley Brook area. That'll be up north of Moore, just about an inch of rain just a little north of you. West of Moore, 1.4. This will be over near Will Rogers, just south of there. And then there were some areas down near Newcastle and Tuttle, Bridge Creek, and also Blanchard that had 1 to almost 1.5 inches of rain there as well. But you can see in the rainfall count from yesterday, the last 24 hours over the state, it was very spotty overall. So most locations were dry, but there were some spots central, more areas northwest, areas were kind of widely scattered in the west, and then southeast Oklahoma probably had the most concentrated area of some rain. And anywhere you see that yellow shade, it was more of a highlighted area. Close to 2 inches of rainfall there. Right now, 66 out the door this morning, east to northeast winds at 3 miles per hour. Forecast today starts sunny. We'll see some clouds build later today, and those storms will fire up again today. Like yesterday, you'll see it kind of develop off to your north, south, east, or west, or maybe right on top of you. But generally, they'll be isolated to widely scattered in nature. Temperatures will get up into the mid-80s by 2 o'clock, and when that storm develops, they'll bring temperatures down a little bit, but still very pleasantly warm here coming up this afternoon. 50s and 60s around right now. As we check our futurecast, again, dry this morning, dry to lunchtime, and then a chance of those widely scattered storms, those will be around. You can see they're kind of going to be roaming around central Oklahoma. If you get underneath one of those, heavy downpours and lightning, maybe some small hail. Not expecting severe. If it goes severe, it'll be pulse, and that'll be because of some strong winds coming out of some dying thunderstorms, and that'll be possible. And by evening time, those die out. We'll dry it out waking up tomorrow morning, and then maybe do it all over again tomorrow with a isolated to widely scattered storm chance again coming up for tomorrow. Going to talk about the winds and the jet stream level. Boy, the last 2 weeks, they have been very light. You can see these areas where there's no color. That's just a light wind. There's no real strong jet stream presence, but we start to see that change as we go toward the weekend, starts to pick up some. And as we go toward next week, it really picks up. In that little red area, we're going to focus in on that here. Let's kind of zoom in and show you some of the wind speeds on what that means. And there'll be some spots by about next Monday, Tuesday, where winds will start picking up in that 60 to 70 mile per hour range, maybe a little bit stronger by Wednesday morning. And that's strong of a jet stream. If you get a storm develop underneath that, that's where you start to get the opportunity for some severe weather. So we'll monitor that. Right now, the storm chances overall are low, but we'll monitor and see how that plays out next week. Just put it in the back of your mind of the storm chances next week could be severe. We'll track that Saturday night and then again next Tuesday. 86, that's what will be for today. Chance of a storm 30%. As we look at our forecast for tonight, 66 starting off dry tomorrow morning, and then 80s, a few spots near 90. Again, a few thunderstorms tomorrow. Again, overall isolated 10, 20% over the state for most spots. A few spots west, about 30% coming up Wednesday afternoon. Overall amounts of rain are low, but if you get underneath one of these darker shades of green, that's about 1 inch, maybe 2. So there'll be some localized heavy downpours. Most spots will be dry. Here's your 9-day as we go through this next week, week and a half. Looks pretty good. 80s most days. We'll see a chance of showers and storms, but overall low. Best chances come in night into early Sunday, and maybe a scattered storm, some severe weather possible next Tuesday. We're also watching some hotter temps. Those start arriving middle parts of next week. We'll take a break. Got more details coming up right after this.